Just a moment, okay? We are starting with the presentation. I'm sharing my screen. So we are here and we were studying communication paper of semester 5 electronics BSc. Okay, so I'll start with the presentation. Is the screen visible to you? Screen is
Yes, ma'am.
visible to you? Okay, thank you. We'll have a slideshow. So, good morning, students. We have started the communication paper for semester 5, Electronics BSc, and we are here. We have studied fiber optical communication in this. After studying general communication block diagram and the modes of modulation, we have seen so many types of modulations, and now we are going to have fiber optic communication. So what is fiber optic communication? We have already seen in our last lectures optical fiber communication. We have started in that. We have seen ki what are the components of optical fiber and what are the graded index fiber and what are the single mode fibers. These all things we have seen in the last lecture. Okay, so where we have ended the last lecture is types of modes, that is single mode and multi mode optical fiber. We have already seen what is single mode optical fiber, and multi-mode optical fiber also we have started. There are two types of multi-mode optical fiber. What we have seen in this is step index and graded index. So we have already seen step index, and in today's lecture we are going to see what is graded index multi-mode fiber. Okay, so what is graded index multimode fiber? Here what we see in core and cladding, as we have seen, if we have multimode optical fiber, so we have different refractive index, core and cladding. So here what happens in graded index, as you know, gradually, that is named as graded, means the refractive index decreases gradually from the point of core to its layers. Okay, that's why it is called as graded index multimode fiber, and this is very difficult to design. The first point to be noted in graded index multimode fiber is that while designing this type of fiber cable, it is very difficult to have the variable refractive indexes. Okay, so what happens in graded index multimode fiber, it solves the problem of modal dispersion to a considerable extent. Just a mode, we have seen dispersion in single mode optical fiber. We don't have this type of dispersion, but in multi-mode fibers, what are the disadvantages is that one of the disadvantage is that we have dispersion of light from these types of fiber cables. So what is the thing in graded index multimode fiber is कि it solves the problem of modal dispersion to a considerable extent. Okay, then graded index multimode fiber, it contains a core in which the refractive index diminishes gradually from the center axis out towards the cladding. This is the same thing what I have already stated to you. I have already told to you that the refractive index changes gradually from core to its axis. Okay, so this is what happens in graded index multimode fiber. Now how the light propagates in multimode fibers. Okay, so this is how we enter the light. We have seen the block diagram of optical fiber communication system. Okay, then what we have seen in that block diagram, that whatever message we are having, whatever message we wanted to transmit to a particular end, that we have to encode in the form of light, and then we have to transmit it through optical cables. So what we do in that is we encode our data in the form of light. The encoder encodes the encode your information in the form of light. It mixes your data, or no, it doesn't mixes, sorry, it encodes. That data is entirely light, not your electrical signal. Okay, so this thing you have to remember always. Okay, so what happens here is ki whatever data you are having in modulation, what we have done, and in analog communication and in digital communication, that was different. Okay, there we have mixed our data with a lower frequency to a higher frequency, but here only we are converting the data from electrical to optical signal. Okay, so what we need is we need optical converters. Is it okay? As the encoder. So after encoding the data, we have to transmit it through cables. Okay, the cables, optical cables, they are carrying your data. So this light, this encoded light has to be entered to the fiber cable. This is the axis of this graded index multimode fiber. Here you can see the shaded portion, the blue part. This denotes the refractive index. Here at the center, the refractive index is maximum. Okay, and it goes on decreasing as we go to from core to cladding. Okay, so this is how the gradually increasing of refractive indexes in multimode fiber. That's why it is called as graded index multimode fiber. So this the light travels in this way, in this type of fiber. Light travels faster in outer, means if we have single mode, that if we are entering in multimode fiber also, so we are having so many light rays which is coming from here, but the light travels which is going far away, it is traveling faster. Okay, then this is the comparison of what we have in multi-mode and single mode fiber cables. So what is multi-mode and what is single mode we have already seen, so we are just going to compare the modes of optical fiber here. So as you can see, this is how the light is traveling in multi-mode optical fiber, and this is how the light travels in single mode optical fiber. Okay, so here this is the source. It is not collimated source. Here in single mode optical fiber we are going to use a collimated source, like we can use a laser over here, so that the light travels in a straight line in a single direction only, and it goes to the detector. Okay, but here in multi-mode optical fiber, here the light source is non-coherent. Okay, it is having light, it has light coming from all direction, and this light when it enters, it gets reflected, and it reflected back, and then it travel to a long distances. So here what we have in comparison, you can have this have low cost sources. Okay, like 850 nm and 1310 nm LEDs. Here you can use LEDs also, because we don't need to have a laser source. That's why it is having low cost sources. Okay, LEDs बहुत कम पैसों में भी मिल जाती है. That's why it is having less expenditure. And also here low precision packaging. packaging means if you don't have laser, you just have to have the light coming from all the direction, so we don't have to bother much about the packaging. Then it is low cost, it is having low cost connectors also, and lower installation cost. Obviously if we are not using lasers, lasers are bit costly. Okay, we are just using LEDs, they doesn't cost more to you. That's why the installation cost is very low in multi-mode fibers, and it is more, installation cost is higher in single mode optical fiber. Okay, then what we have next is lower system cost. Obviously इंस्टॉलेशन का कॉस्ट कम हो गया तो ओवरऑल जो सिस्टम है उसका कॉस्ट ऑलरेडी कम हो जाएगा. देन इट हैज़ हायर लॉसेस एंड लोअर बैंडविड्थ, in which in multi-mode optical fiber it has higher losses. Now you can see from here only, if the source is residing in front of this optical fiber, so there is a much possibility that light will come out from this. Okay, so many rays of light will go through here, it will go through here, because it is not a collimated source. Okay, light is coming from all the direction. Okay, so this is having higher losses and lower bandwidth also. You all know what is the bandwidth, so I am not going to repeat it, because in the starting of communication paper only we have seen what is bandwidth, but in our successive slides we will see what is the bandwidth for optical fiber. Here the losses are more than the distance is 2 kilometer, up to 2 kilometer. Now what is this distance up to 2 kilometer means? The cable which we can use in this type of multi-mode fiber, it is 2 kilometer, and it is best suited for LAN, SAN data connector or computer organization. Here in single mode what happens? Here the cost of connectors are high, therefore the installation cost is high, lower fiber cost. But यहाँ पे जो fiber बनाने का पैसा है, what we have only a single mode of fiber. So whenever we are going to construct this type of fiber, while manufacturing this type of fiber, it is a simple process, or it is a simple method to manufacture this type of optical fiber. That's why the fiber cost is less. But here the refractive index we have to change gradually. So obviously this type of fiber will have more cost. Okay, then here higher system cost. Obviously if we have installation cost is high, so the system cost will always be high. So it is a costly affair, that is for single mode optical fiber. And which one is the cheaper one? The multi-mode optical fiber, and this is suited best for its distance. Okay, its distance limit is 60 kilometer plus, so it is used for long distances, and this here the distance is limited for this type of fiber, and this is suited for WAN, MAN, access or campus. Is it okay? We have seen the comparison. Now we will see the advantages of multi-mode optical fiber. So first is easily supports most distances required for premises and enterprise networks. Where we will see these types of multi-mode fibers, where we have connected our systems in networks. ओके, लैन सिस्टम देखो, जहाँ पे लैन सिस्टम है आपके बिल्डिंग में, इफ यू हैव वैन सिस्टम, देयर यू विल सी द मल्टी मोड fibers, multi-mode optical fibers. Sorry, then second advantage is it can support 10 GB per second transmission up to 550 meters. Okay, so this is a very high speed, easier to install and terminate in the field. Okay, this is having connections can be easily performed in the field, offering installation flexibility and cost savings. These are all the Advantages of multimode optical fiber. Then it has larger cores that guide many modes simultaneously. ठीक है. Cores means core and cladding. कोर कौन सा है? जो इनसाइड सबसे बीच वाला जिसमें से आपका लाइट ट्रेवल करेगा, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ कोर. एंड द आउटर कवरिंग, द one more layer that is on your core, it is called as cladding. Okay. Now what are the applications? Step index multimode fibers are mostly used for imaging and illumination. And graded index multimode fibers are used for data communication and networks carrying signals for typically not more than a couple of kilometers. Okay, जैसे हमने देखा LAN system या फिर WAN system. So here the distance for graded index multimode fiber, it is limited, but when we are using step index optical fiber, the distance is large. That's why in illumination and in imaging also we can use step index multimode fibers. So what is optical fiber components? Here we are going to see ki what are the different things which are involved in an optical fiber. So first thing is fiber connector. This is very important term in optical fiber. What that connector which we are going to use between two fibers, they should be very accurate, because it is what is traveling inside the cable is nothing but light. It can penetrate or it can come out if we have a small gap in between connectors or in between connector and a fiber. Okay, so we have to design the connector very properly. An optical fiber connector terminates the end of an optical fiber and enables quicker connections and disconnections. Okay, where we terminate the optical fiber, there we use connector. Okay, it gives the connection between a fiber and a circuit. Okay, the second thing is broadband light source. The light source from where we are going to enter the light in optical fiber, that is called as a broadband light source. Then fiber coupler. Coupler is just like a connector, an optical device that combines or splits power from optical fibers. ठीक है. So what are fiber couplers? An optical device that combines or splits power from the optical fiber. Coupler है means जो भी आपका डेटा है, it has to be taken from one point to another. So if this is a different type of fiber cable and at the other point you have a different type of optical fiber, so there you will need a coupler. There we use fiber couplers. And then the thing is circulator, a passive 3-port device that couples light from port 1 to 2 and port 2 to 3 and have high isolation in other directions. Circulator. Now what are circulators? This is just like in you have pipes, you have bends. So this is just like if you have a straight way direction of fiber, and if you want to split it, if you want to have a 3-port device, there you need the circulator. Then the next thing is mode scrambler, then index matching fluid, wavelength division multiplexer. Yes, all these things, they are optical devices. Okay, scrambler is also a type of optical device. What it does? An optical device that mixes optical power in fiber. Just a moment. Achieves equal, ये आपको दिख रहा है क्या? Fiber to achieve equal power distribution in all modes. Then index matching fluid. What is index matching? Which type of index? it is refractive index. You have to match the refractive index. So a liquid with refractive index similar to glass, that is used to match the material, and at the end of the two fibers it is used to reduce the losses and back reflections. Okay, this is called as index matching fluid. ये सारी चीजें, these are all the components. These things come together whenever we are going to use a optical fiber cable or optical fiber communication. Okay, then wavelength division multiplexer, a device that combines and split lights with different wavelengths. Okay, multiplexer, how we are going to multiplex the light? We can have different wavelengths, or we, when we combine that, those wavelengths, it will be called as a multiplexer, and then if we are splitting, it will be called as a demux. Then these are the optical fiber parameters. What are the optical fiber parameters? So first is wavelength. We must consider the wavelength of light which we are entering through the optical fiber. Then frequency. We should also know what is the frequency what we are entering. Then there is window. What is window? Attenuation, dispersion, and bandwidth. You all know this window and attenuation and dispersion we are going to see in our next slides. So we will see one by one parameters. So what is wavelength? It is just the characteristics of light that is emitted from the source, and it is measured in nanometers. Okay, in the visible spectrum, wavelength can be described as the color of the light. We can use the visible light also. Okay, there if you wanted to recognize, we will call it by its color. Okay, now what is the frequency? It is the number of pulses that is emitted from a light source. Whatever light source you are going to use as the input device, that should have some frequency, and that frequency is to be counted as number of pulses per second. Then frequency is measured in hertz, you all know. Then what is window? A narrow window is defined as the range of wavelengths at which a fiber best operates. ठीक है, अब जैसे आप लोग कुछ केबल, कुछ भी टाइप, किसी भी टाइप के हम लोग केबल यूज करते हैं, सो इट हैज सम पैरामीटर्स. वो कौन सा वेवलेंथ कैरी करेगा, ओके कितनी फ्रीक्वेंसी तक काम करेगा, वो सारी चीजें विल हैव टू मेजर. सो हियर वी हैव अ विंडो. विंडो इज नथिंग बट a range of wavelength to which a fiber optic cable or optical fiber cable operates in a proper condition. It operates without losses, if it operates without dispersion, so that is called as a window. ठीक है, it is 800 to 900 nm. If it is a window of 800 and 900 nm, then the operation wavelength is called as 850 nm. Okay, if you have given 850 wavelength, you can work from this window, that you can go from 800 until 900 nm. Here also the same thing happens. It is from 1250 to 1350, so you can call the operating wavelength as 1300 nm. Okay, likewise if we have 1500 and 1600 window, so we can operate in 1550 nm. This is the operating wavelength. Now what is attenuation? Attenuation means whatever type of cables you are using, or whatever type of communication we are using, the attenuation is a term which has to be defined very well. Okay, because whatever data we wanted to transmit, it should not attenuate more. It is going to attenuate because it is traveling a long distance. So उसको कुछ ना कुछ तो उसमें attenuation होगा ही, but we will prefer where we have less attenuation. Okay, Then what is intrinsic attenuation? There are two types of attenuations, intrinsic and extrinsic. In intrinsic also you have absorption and scattering, and in extrinsic attenuation you have micro bending, then you have macro bending. ओके अटेनुएशन, अब देखो ऑप्टिकल फाइबर है तो उसमें किस टाइप का अटेनुएशन हो सकता है, एक तो जो लाइट है आपका वो आइदर एब्जॉर्ब हो सकती है या फिर वो स्कैटर हो सकती है, ये दोनों प्रॉपर्टीज की वजह से अटेनुएशन हो सकता है. ओके देन व्हाट हैपेंस इन एक्सट्रिंसिक अटेनुएशन, यू कैन हैव बेंडिंग, जैसे आपका जो ऑप्टिकल फाइबर है इट शुड बी वेरी स्ट्रेट, if it comes with bending you will have attenuation. Then if you have micro bend, you can have either micro bending or you can have macro bending. Then what is the bandwidth? You can define the bandwidth also. So bandwidth is nothing but the amount of information that a system can carry such that each pulse of light is distinguishable by the receiver. Here see how we have defined the bandwidth. It is in the term of pulses and in terms of receiver. Okay, so it is defined as the amount of information that a system can carry that each pulse of light is distinguishable by the receiver. Then there is numerical aperture. This term is also important if we are considering optical device. So what is numerical aperture? Is the light gathering ability of a fiber. Okay, you all know what is numerical aperture. Light injected into the fiber at angles greater than the critical angle will be propagated. Okay, then here numerical aperture is defined as n1 square minus n2 square, and n1 and n2 are the refractive indices of core and cladding respectively. Okay, so this is the dispersion. In dispersion you can have modal dispersion, then material dispersion, you have waveguide dispersion. Okay, these are all the properties of light. Light will be dispersed out if we have not used the proper mode, if you have not used the proper material, and if you have not used the proper waveguide, then the light will be dispersed and there will be losses. So this is all for today's presentation. We'll just have a look that what we have seen in this presentation. For today we were having multi-mode optical fiber construction and working. So here we have started with what is graded index multi-mode fiber. You know what is single mode fiber, and we were talking about multi-mode fiber. In that we were having two types, that is step index and graded index. So what is the difference between step index and graded index? Here according to the diameter, the refractive index of the core changes. Okay, this is how the light propagates in multimode fibers. So here if we have these types of construction, that if this is the cladding and if this is the core, and in core also you have a gradually increasing or gradually decreasing refractive indexes. So light will travel faster if we have a outer refraction. Here we have a comparison of multimode versus single mode optical fiber. Here we have seen so many types of so many points for comparison. This is how the light travels in multimode fiber. This is how the light travels in single mode optical fiber. We have seen that the cost of designing this type of fiber, that is multimode optical fiber, is very high, but the single mode optical fiber can be designed in low cost. But the construction or whole circuitry whatever we'll have to make for single mode optical fiber, it has the distance range of 60 kilometers, and here we have limited the range. We have a limited range of 2 kilometer for multimode optical fiber. And here are some examples of multimode and single mode optical fiber that it is suited because the distance is limited. So we'll use it for LAN, SAN, data center, or any types of computer organization. Then for single mode, it is best suited for when man exists or in campus designing. Advantages of multimode optical fiber. There are so many advantages of multimode optical fiber. Some of them are that it's easily support most distances required for premises and enterprise networks. It can support 10 GB per second transmission up to 550 meters. Then it is easy to install and terminate in fields. Then connections can be easily performed in this type of fiber cables. There are applications. Step index fiber, you have applications in imaging and illumination. Okay, one of the example I will tell you. When you talk of imaging, it is your body imaging. Okay, you have ECG, EMGs. There you see the cables. Okay, the connector from your body to the device, that were also optical cables. Okay, fiber optical fibers are there for that. And when you go through any surgery by a catheter or by laser, if you say, there what we are going to use is nothing but optical fibers. Okay, so these are the application, these are some of the components we have defined and we have described each of them. These are the parameters: wavelength, frequency, window, attenuation, dispersion, and bandwidth. We have described each parameter in details. Then these are the types of dispersion: modal dispersion, material dispersion, and waveguide dispersion. And this is all for today's lecture. If you have any queries, if you have any problem, you can mail me or you can WhatsApp me. Okay, so here we are going to stop here, and